Cause I'm this man, buddy bop. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC. I'll be back at halftime, but first, let's get you downtown to Camping World Stadium. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
No, that's not me. I'm the rep.
In the 46th meeting of the AFC and the
yes,
NFC
sir, that's
in the
me.
2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
I got the Roberts. She coming back in the car. I heard Cardi.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Hum. Said, kill. Hype.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Big kill. Gets him a first down.
Hum.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Blue 19. Kill. Hype.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Flag. Contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact
Hop.
Land. And bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Incomplete. I'll give him credit.
Man, I don't know what y'all think this is, but I'm going for that man.
Well, that certainly looked like something.
I'm going for that man. I don't know what y'all think this is.
For this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and back them where he is.
Yes, sir.
Get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now.
Homie.
Now Mahomes forced out to his left. And down to the 20 before heading out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No
down.
And that's what he's done very well in this game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
Yeah, boy.
He lost the football.
That's out of bounds.
They like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was.
I lost the ball out of bounds. Y'all are stupid.
And he picks up a first down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this will be a touchdown.
Yes, man!
A 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
And then,
Hopefully a lot of
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a play fake. Breeze. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Oh my God, but that could have been a pick, bro. Catch that, bro.
And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
X Factor.
Now Breeze. Caught by the tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Breeze now to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the back.
He's a scary cat.
He's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination. Though he hasn't played.
Put Barkley back in, bro.
Still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition. And still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
From midfield, here's Breeze. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of 40 before he's out of bounds. A good chance this is 4 down. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. On play action, it's Breeze. It's caught.
What?
Touchdown. Julio Jones. 42 yards.
There's no way he's that slow. Oh my God.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Rosas good with the extra.
77.
Tied at 7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. Defenders giving chase.
Let's go!
I don't think they're going to get there. And this results in 6.
Let's go!
Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return. And the AFC has taken the lead. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score. Going totally
I'm going to completely disagree. I see high scoring, maybe 51-44, something like that. The two punters, so Johnny Hecker and Ryan Allen, don't even show up to this one.
Johnny Hecker might throw a touchdown pass because you know the Rams like to fake it when he's on the field.
A throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation. Because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Sack there by Jadeveon Clowney.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack. And now they're going to force him into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Rosa's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. People will kiss it on the ground.
And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 42. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it,
and he will score. Touchdown AFC. DeAndre Hopkins. 42 yards. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Breeze now 7-10 here in his first half. Here's Breeze to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On first down, it's Gurley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And this will probably be the last.
That was the worst item.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
That was the worst
NFC with the football here to begin the
item.
second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Oh my God! Look what I was scared also.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
What happened?
Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And he
Let's go!
to it. Nearly
You ain't getting nothing.
defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. Kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A first-time Pro Bowler, here's James Conner of the Steelers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Offense.
Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw, sliding out of the pocket, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Drew Brees and his NFC teammates set to begin their next drive. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, Charles, 18 of the 32 teams have now played 8 games, half their season. The other 14 will reach the midway point next week, so we'll save the midseason grades and awards until then. But
thank you. I like that.
We'll wait on that. But let's look at a few underperforming teams thus far that have played 8 games, and you tell me what you think their final record's going to be. Now, let's start with the Chargers. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
What you doing?
Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got...
Why a different running back? Oh my God, I hate this running back. What is that? Damn, what? It's been... Okay, now we're going fast now.
Not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play there for the AFC. 59 yards. A man playing in his first Pro Bowl, well-deserved, Lamar Miller of the Texans. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We want two. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to pump from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A first down carry by Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Breeze. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Ertz over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And that's going to move the sticks again here as the tackle's made at the AFC's 38-yard line. Breeze now at 200 yards already in this first half, and he's not done yet. 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Breeze, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. Touchdown! Michael Thomas, 39 yards. And the NFC able to get a bit closer. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Rosas to add the extra point. And that one cuts this to a 17-point spread. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
my God.
And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
I had to.
5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Looked to me like the my kindergarten teacher always said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. To throw again on second down, Mahomes. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Third down and nickel formation here defensively. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis on a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Mahomes
What do I need? We want
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. It doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, beware, a ball may come your way.
They'll roll him out right. He's got a deep end zone for Hop. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown here in this first half.
Fake PhD. Fake PhD.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And they get... Quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
her had it. The
my
stuff
grandmother did the same. It smelled terrible. The NFC offense heading back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Brees going to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. He'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Brees. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Here's Brees. And Thomas has it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They mark him down at the 39. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brees now. Jones has it. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. 2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Brees. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And the kick by Rosas is good. But hold everything here. They might have hit the kicker. And if they did, that'll be a 1st down. So forget the field goal. Give them the 1st on that penalty.
How about that? That's one way to pick it up, but that's doing it the hard way. But they'll accept it.
So now then the penalty's got them set up with a 1st and goal. Now Brees again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brees. Now Brees lost the football, and that's picked up by the AFC. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the 1st half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will take us to the end of the 1st half of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The NFC offense heads out to begin this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Brees, a quick throw out to Thomas. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Well, we've talked about this game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you. You live, what, 20, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, not bad at all.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Partner, earlier asked you about some teams that were underperforming so far. Well, right now, let's play a game arrow up, arrow down. I'll give you teams that are kind of in the middle of the pack. You tell me if they're going to go up or down second half of the season. Let's start with the Raiders at 3 and 4.
Arrow up. I think they're going to beat the teams they're supposed to beat, and they will beat someone good down the stretch.
Okay. Now, Jacksonville, they're 500 right now, 4 and 4.
Yeah, but their division is conducive to their arrow going up. Gardner Minshew playing well. Maybe Nick Foles comes back, and I like that defense.
Okay, the Lions got a win last week to get to 3-1. How about them?
Don't like their division. Minnesota, Green Bay within division. Unfortunately, arrow down.
Lastly, how about the Panthers, 4 and 3?
Defense is supposed to travel. That was a tough one in San Francisco last Sunday. Still think that will happen, and I do believe Cam Newton will come back this season. Arrow up.
Buying time to his left. He finds Hopkins complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. One man in the backfield. That's Miller. 2nd and goal. Being chased out left. Touchdown AFC. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will extend this big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the NFC back out there. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division every year is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been.
Julio Jones all alone. Across the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Julio Jones. 76 yards. And the NFC able to make this a bit more respectable. That's what we want right there, CD. It's the Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Mahomes now on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Flushed out right. It's complete to Hopkins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do.
The ball comes out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the NFC. Well, there you go. From red zone to red zone on that fumble return.
It's amazing how fast things can turn around, isn't it? I mean, it looks like one team.
And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC able to use the... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.